Hey guys, how are you? It's Leslie here at Hammer and Stain North Shore, and I just wanted to say thank you for purchasing one of our ceramic tree take-home kits. And if you're following the directions, then you are on step number 1, which was to come and watch this video to just get a quick overview of what is in your take-home kit and how to go step by step with painting your tree. So you should have gotten a direction list. It's really simple to paint, but follow the directions and you'll be all set. So step 1 was to watch this video. So you've already done that. Step 2 is you are going to use the orange sponge that is in your kit to paint on your tree. If you have a paintbrush at home, you're more than welcome to use a paintbrush. Your paint is all labeled by the color that you chose for the tree, for the base, and if you added on snow or any of the shimmers. So those will all be labeled. For the most part, maybe your tree is green, maybe it is white, whatever it is, it's gonna be in the larger container. And you're gonna open it up and you're gonna start painting your tree, again, with the orange sponge. If you need to, you can wear some gloves, but the paint will come off your hands, no problem. With the orange sponge, you can also run it under water and clean it out if you need to. So do one coat of your tree, the color that you chose, and set it aside and let it dry. And then you're gonna start painting your base. If you do have a smaller tree with your base attached to it, that's okay. Do your first coat of paint on your tree, then set it aside for 5 or 10 minutes and then go and paint your base. So same thing, you're gonna use the orange sponge to paint your base color, and then you can go back and do a second coat of your tree and then a second coat of your base if you need to. Just make sure there's no white showing through unless you chose white as your color, but you'll still wanna paint that white if you are. So you've gotten through painting your tree and painting your base. Now comes if you decided to add on snow or the glaze, or both. So if you're adding on snow, you're gonna get your white paint that's labeled snow and the brush that comes with it. And you're going to dip it into the white paint really lightly. You don't need a lot on it. And you are going to dab at your tree where you want your snow. Your tree can have gone through a blizzard and snowstorm and you can do it all over, or you can choose to do it really lightly just on the tips. Both ways look great. You're gonna let that dry. Then, if you chose to do the shimmer, it's either maybe you chose to do the snow and the shimmer or just the shimmer. If you chose to do the snow, do that first and then add on the shimmer with this brush. A little goes a long way, so you don't need a lot on your brush, and you're just going to paint on the shimmer. If you chose not to do the snow, but only to do the shimmer, then once your tree was completely dried with the color that you chose, you'll do the same. You will just dip this brush into the shimmer and start painting away. You can do it just on the tips or you can do it all over. The shimmer gives a really great glaze look to it since you're not firing these trees. You can also choose to put the shimmer on your base or just leave it on your tree or just do the base only. Choices are yours. So once everything is completely dried, it may take about 5 minutes. You can always get a hairdryer out to help speed up the process. You are going to start putting in all the colored bulbs into the little holes. If you want those bulbs to be stuck forever and stay there, just use a little super glue and put them in with the super glue. Next up, once the bulbs are in, you're going to place your tree on your stand. If it came separately, you're going to then put the bulb that comes with it through this hole here and plug it in and make sure that it works. If it doesn't work, please reach out to me ASAP. And then your tree is done. So if you decide to take a picture of it and post it on Facebook or Instagram, please tag us at Hammer and Stain North Shore and show off your beautiful hand-painted ceramic tree. And that is it. Any questions, please feel free to email us, and hope you have fun crafting at home.